sorting out a few 45s. In fact, let's put that. We got Rankin Roger Selector Specials. Rankin Roger. That goes in a special cover. Whatever that is. The Beat. Body Radiation, I think. I quite like them covers. Which you get with more specials. The 40th anniversary copy. Oh, look at that little gem. The Body Snatchers. Let's do Rocksteady. Another copy of Body Radiation. Madness. The Selector on my radio. The Beat. Stand Down Margaret. The Beat. Signed by Rankin Roger. Madness. The Prince. The Selector. Ghost Town. On a silver two-tone. Where's the cover? It's up there. One of my favourite tunes. Do Nothing. Gangsters. Another copy. David Bowie picture disc. Another David Bowie picture disc. Another David Bowie picture disc. And another David Bowie picture disc. And another one. Thompson Twins picture disc. Got the tyres on now, that. Boom. Some of that looks quite good with the tyres on. Another Thompson Twins picture disc. Oh, my favourite Thompson Twins picture disc is this one. Madness, driving in my car. Now we're getting into the UB40. I won't close my eyes. What's that red one? Cold Cut. That's not in there. Who's this, man? This Eddie Grant. Do You Feel My Love? So Eddie Grant, you can go up there. UB40, I got you, babe. Threes, I Owe You. Remember that one? I quite like the B-side of that. I can go with the Cold Cut. Ring My Bell. Well, this is from the, this is disco music. It was my brother's record, that one. Bit of a thing there. That's a really old one. That's Vernon's Girls record. It's worth quite a bit of money. Ranking Full Stop. And Tears of a Clown. On the silver two-tone. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to whack that in here. So it's got a cover. Probably has a cover somewhere. Congratulations to England, the girls, winning the football. And Luke Littler winning the darts. 18, double world champion, Ken Booth. Everything I Own on Trojan. UB40, so Here I Am. And this one, the reason I've got this in a thingamajig is just this record, right? It's so old. It's the first kind of single, like Dep 7, from when they got their recording studio, and it's just in mint condition, honestly. I've got the 12-inch as well, but it's really in good condition. We'll have a UB40 one night. Yeah. We got another one on Trojan. One of my favourites. It's Desmond Dekker. Boom. There we go. That can go in here. Desmond Dekker, go on the Trojan. King, UB40. On the Graduate Records label. That Cold Cut one needs to go in the Cold Cut. There. It's got some great samples on the B side. I use it for mixing, the acapella. In fact, I'll treat you. I'll treat you to the acapella. How about that? Oh, let's see if we're all plugged in and ready to go. Possibly. Just plug that in. Oh, no. Turn the power on. There we go. We're in the power zone, man. Boom. Lining. The acapella. Quite like scratching with this one, but I won't do none of it, I'll just play it. You might recognise a few of them.
Hi everyone, I'm your best friend back in town again to get you on your dancing feet.
We've got a hot one for you. Can you take care of it? We've got a hot one for you. Can you take care of it?
I'll tell you where my favourite bit is in a minute.
The world is under attack. At this very moment. Listen for the big part. Now who's checking it out?
wicked plastic man.
Doctor in the house. Doctor in. We're Doctor in the house. Doctor in.
I originate, so you must appreciate, while the others got to imitate.
Who's the cookie from the cookie jar?
It sure is cool. You cats leave me all alone here by myself to watch this little kid actually.
Say, kids, what time is it?
It's time for the house.
How do they do that?
It's really quite simple. You just mangle.
That wicked plastic man.
Doctor in. Doctor in.
Now that you have seen evidence of my power, I give you exactly 1 hour to acknowledge me as your leader.
And the magnificent.
Give it to them, give it to them, give it to them, give it to them. The music maker.
Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, baby. You want to dance with me?
That's right.
Oh boy, what a great record. The sound of now.
That wicked plastic man.
Doctor in. Take your medicine, honey, and put your house in order. I said, take your medicine, honey, and put your house in order. Come on in, come on in. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in, because it feels so good.
Well, perhaps some cold cuts.
And it was the acapella. Should we have another one? I think we should have another one. What should we have? Quite enjoyed that. Put this one away. UB40, look there. No. Sing our own song. That's one of my favourites. What's this? The Beat. Go Feet. Mirror in the Bathroom on the silver. Go Feet. There we go. Look. Told you I had quite a few singles. The year before it was my first collection. This is worth loads of money. This is by basically a band that was on the same one of the TV shows that my mum was on. 1 in 10, a bit of a dodgy thing, but it plays okay. Huh? That's got to go in there. There should be another bit of the cover somewhere. That's the first record I ever bought. I'll show you in a minute. Hello Alan, how you doing, mate? Anyway, that one, we don't know. That's a big bag full, that, yeah. Let me just get these out. Cheers, mate. loads more UB40 in the beat here. It's actually about time I put them in the right covers and that. I've probably got some that just ain't even in it. Anyway, we was going to spin another tune, but yeah, they are. I've not even calculated the singles, but I've not even properly calculated my albums, but over £4,000, more than that. But I ain't even sat and worked it all out. Right, what we got here then? We got a two-tone. The Rat Race by the Specials. We got another one by the Specials. I've got two copies of this. In fact, should we spin a copy of let's play Do Nothing. It's one of my favourites. As we fired up the decks. Yeah, I know it's more than that. I've got like what's that? The discography one where you put them all in. And I just put my albums in and it was just thousands. And I've not even put my 12 inches in. And I bought more albums since then. But I know what I got though. If you said to me, have you got that? I'd know where I got it, which is quite mad really, considering the amount that... All this is two-tone, all this here, all of that there, all of that there, all of that there, and a bit of that. It's all just sort of two-tone records. Yeah, I do look after them. I've got like vinyl spray and fluff remover, and you quite often see me wiping it with this. Yeah. Right, anyway, let's play this. Yeah, I certainly got some history here. And if you venture into them ones, look, there's about 400 down. All on that back row, under them drums. And then you're talking acid house music, fucking rap, hip hop, garage, everything's over the back there. But these are my sort of two-tone. Yeah, I've got loads of 80s. That's what I mean. My kind of age. Right. Oh, turn the bass up. Loads more singles in there. My favourite bit. Anyway, sorting these out. We got to. Otherwise, I'll never get them sorted. I still ain't brought the Techniques cabinet up. It's coming up tonight. It's going to go over there. I think it's going to go next to them speakers. So it's sort of out the way of the sun. Then that'll get rid of a majority of them. Yeah, I was lucky really. Obviously specials and that come out in 1979. I was only born in 71. Birmingham. A good time up there. In fact, I'm going to be going. I've got a couple of. I'll show you these. You might be interested. But they are from Birmingham. When I went to the Rankin Roger Memorial concert in Birmingham, it was wicked. I visited a couple of record shops. I went up there sort of. I thought, well, I won't just go for the concert. I'll sort of plot up in a hotel and just mooch about, see what's what. Anyway, I went to this record shop, which is the oldest one in Birmingham. Check this out, it's called the Discovery. Established in 52. That's where that is, that. And that is a really good shop. I've got some two-tone out there. And this one is another great one. It's called what's it called? Swordfish. That's what I found out about, right? The Coventry Automatics. Believe it or not, I didn't even know who the Coventry Automatics was. Obviously, I know the specials. And again, not a lot of people, not like everybody does. And that's where I went into a shop in Birmingham. And I said to the geezer, got any specials? And obviously he heard my accent. Yeah, we got some over here, mate. What are you doing? And I told him what I was doing up there. And he goes, have you ever tried the Coventry Automatics? And I said, no, who are they then? I'll show you. I've got them over here. I said, no, who are they then? And he said, oh, it's the specials before they were the specials. He said, do you like reggae? I said, yeah, I fucking love reggae. That's where I bought my first Specials album. And look, I've got 2 copies, but of this now. But yeah, Coventry Automatics, man. Dawning of a new era. That's reggae, man. And I didn't know what to expect. But I'll tell you what, it fucking blew me away. Oh, my name, Philip. Just call me Phil. Yeah. That was a mad experience. Got some good. What else did I get? That's what I got. I got a copy of the Beat's second album, What Happened. I actually got the postcard in it, right, which is really rare, but I had it in Birmingham, and the prices in Birmingham was lovely. So that's why I kept going back. Plus, then I was telling him about my mum and that, and record she made. 20 cut. I ain't got a clue, mate. I ain't got a clue. All I know, I'll tell you what I do know as well, though. Some of this at the back there, I've got some real old school garage music. I'm not really into it, but I think what I might do is take that to London, sell it, and then reinvest the money into the two-tone. I think. Well, yeah, I've been saying that for a long time. But yeah, I've got rap music and all sorts I don't listen to. It's where my pals have come round before, right? And said, do you want a load of records, Phil? I've got a boot full, give me 50 quid, you can have the lot. And obviously he's opened the boot, and it's just a stack of records. I thought, it's got to be worth a 50, whatever. And I've got like loads of good ones there. Yeah, mate, I had a wicked time up there. I didn't have, and I must admit, I went out with my camera and that, was in some right dodgy places, but I'm probably just as dodgy as you lot, do you know what I mean? You're dodgy people, so. No, I had a wicked time up there. yeah, really good time. And the concert by the beat and Rankin Rogers' son was amazing. Quite emotional it was. Fucking, yeah. Got talking to some Birmingham fella in the queue. A lot of skinhead girls and that up there as well. It's like a whole big scene up there. Yeah. Got completely lost coming out though and going back to the hotel. Fucking must have been wandering around Birmingham for about 2 hours. Fucking it's mad. But yeah, lots of skinhead girls and fucking skinheads with big boots on. See, I don't wear the big boots and all that. I suppose I'm more of a rude boy, really. To be honest with you. But yeah, there's all sorts with the braces and fucking all of it. Yeah, wicked that was. And I went upstairs, right? They do like a smoking zone, and I said to one of the bouncers, "Where's the smoking zone, mate?" He said, "Up here, man." He showed me where it was. And I wasn't going to have a joint or anything like that. I had a bit of weed on me, but I got up there and I smelt so much different ganja and weed. I thought, well, everyone's just skinning up, so I just joined them. Yeah, it's really laid back. To be honest with you. Anyway, just checking we didn't leave a record on that deck, but we did leave the cover up there, which is not good. I've got to get that Techniques cabinet up here later. So no, I've always got a skinhead, but what do I fucking do with that record? Oh. Right, that's for the Rankin Roger. I've got a really wicked Rankin. When Rankin Roger passed away, the beat played a lot with the Clash. And when Rankin Roger passed away, man, the Clash released this in his honour. I'll tell you what, it's a really quality record. And you got Rankin Roger on there. That came in that. Hang on. These 45s were alright, don't last long enough. Remember the old record players years ago? You used to have the arm that went over. You just stack them right up. You can actually buy devices that fit onto them that do that, that mimic, that sort of kind of do it. You want to tune? See what we come across in a minute. Why we get this in the fucking bag. Just do me head in. There we go. Toupee on it, hold it down. Silver two-tone. Oh, we got Special Brew by Bad Manners. I knew I had it somewhere. Shall we play Special Brew? The beat. Psychedelic Rockers. Too Nice to Talk To. The Beat, signed by Rankin Roger, that one. Bad Manners again, Walking in the Sunshine, 7-inch. Madness. Embarrassment. Where's that going? Bit of that. A bit of a Go Feet thing. Stand Down Margaret. Got a few copies of that. Yeah, I did alright when I was buying them all, really. Drowning by the Beat. All Out to Get You. Too Nice to Talk To, Psychedelic Rockers. I've got 2 copies of that. I've got a copy on the Go Feet and a copy on the silver Go Feet. I'm going to have to fix that cover. So what we'll do, we'll just put that like that. Can't get used to losing. I've got 2 copies of that. Mirror in the Bathroom. Oh no, it ain't. I've got another one with that one. 2 copies of that. Another copy of Stand Down Margaret. I've got about 3 or 4 copies of this. I don't know what this one's on. Yeah, it's on the silver. The Selector. Ooh. Missing Word. This is Missing Words with a misprint. Check this out, look. Missing Word. Don't know if you can see that. Can you see that there? Missing Words. Obviously, it's supposed to be Missing Words. And that is the French. It's the French error on that one. Missing Words. So I've got this, which I've got to fix the cover on. And this is the first record I ever bought out of Woolworths. I think I was 10 or 11. Which is Madness, Shut Up. Yeah, my channel sort of, you can buy subscribers and that, but what I've done, I've just done everything naturally. That's a really old record. That's another UB41. What's that one? Riddle Me. Another UB41. That's Red Red Wine again, I think. Another one. Way to the Ball. Yeah, I suppose yeah, they would be worth some money. Love Is Alright. 808 State featuring UB40. 1 in 10. The Beloved, look there. My battery's going to go in a minute. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll end with, I've got to charge my phone. What should we end with? Oh yeah, I go live all the time. I don't, you know what I mean? Some people just upload a video once a week or whatever, but I'm live every day. I quite like interacting. It don't bother me. Some people can't communicate though, so which is nothing against people that can't communicate very well, but I suppose some people get a bit nervous and that on the lives, but I think it's more direct. Yeah, I could change my channel name and storm to thousands, but I don't. I just keep it the same. At the start, it was just me. Rankin Roger started it all, man. And there was just me playing me records, and everybody just came. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play Stand Down Margaret, I think. But we'll play the my version on the Go. Oh, there's another Silver Go. I think I've got 2 copies of Stand Down Margaret on the Silver Go feet. Crazy. No, not really. I'm on Facebook, but I don't really go on. Well, no, I don't really go on there. I find on Facebook, I used to be on it a few years back, and it was all real. You know what I mean? It was all people was real, but on there it's just too fake now. Everything's fake. It's quite mad. The only people that ain't fake are your pals. You know what I mean? People you know. In my opinion, but I suppose since I started me thingamajig, no, I ain't on TikTok. Since I started my YouTube, I just come on here. Stand Down Margaret, dub. 45. Got this vinyl spray as well. Oh yeah, you need the algorithm to work for you. I've had the algorithm kicking in a few times. And it just goes berserk. You only do YouTube. Yeah, so I know some other people that just do that, just do YouTube. I think there's less bullshit on here, really, to be honest with you, compared to like Facebook or, I don't know, I used to be on Twitter, what is it called, X or something now? But that was a long time ago. I think YouTube is where it's at, really. Or TikTok, I don't know whether I'll get along on there. I'm used to me people here, so I'm just stay here. That's what I reckon. Check out my wheels now, look. Got the tyres on them, man. Coming along nicely. I'll give my frame a first coat of blue. Anyway, gonna play this and then charge my phone. And when I come back later on tomorrow, or whenever, middle of the night, that should be sorted there. I'm on my way to earning some money off of YouTube. They keep telling me. Now, if your channel's doing all right, YouTube sort of let you know, and it's all good on mine. Yeah, I'll post my statistics later when I get off here in a minute, and I'll put the ages up. You have a look at it. And we got viewers from all around the world. Yeah, and we got 29% females. How about that? I'll have to get. I'm going to buy a stylus next week, which goes on there. You wait till you hear the sound of that. Unbelievable. That one goes on there, and that one goes on that Technics. Which is why we're only operating one at the minute. But that's how I'm going to have it.
Sometimes one day if I ever get the chance just to see sweet my children in a holiday jam. I like sweet pity in your cold grey hand. Would you give a second thought if you ever give a damn? I doubt it. Stand up, Margaret. Oh, everybody shout it. Stand up, Margaret.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We'll get there in the end. Right, whatever you're doing out there, have a good one. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you next time. Whatever you're doing, sleep well.